Lauren Bundy. I am the CFO at FHLBank. I submitted the application for the 500 for Good grant. A lot of the community members in Lyons and in Sterling had mentioned that they needed a little bit more funds to be able to grow the greenhouses.
A lot of our jobs and a lot of the money in our county and community comes from agriculture. I work on a farm myself. My dad farmed for 40 years, and it's very important to our community, and I think it really is what keeps these small communities going, is agriculture.
Everything around Sterling is based upon agriculture. We have countless of farming families, and agriculture, if there's a bad rain year or a good rain year, that can really change a lot of things, not only in the economy, but also just in the societal aspect of Sterling.
So the benefits for us, a lot of it is really used for learning purposes. I mean, really just anything that you can do to get hands-on, where they are using their hands, they are planting, they are, even if it's weeding or harvesting, or just seeing the benefits or seeing the detriment to certain nutrients not being there.
We're really going to be experimenting around with seeing what deficits or additions to a plant or whatever it may be actually does to the composition and result of the crop.
So we're trying to kill plants in there part of the time, like try to see what happens if you deprive a plant of potassium or phosphorus or something along that line. We're also planning on, in the future, being able to supply a little bit, will not be a lot because ours is not huge, but supply a little bit of produce to the school cafeteria.
The support from FHLBank really gets our projects and ideas off the ground. We can have a great idea, but if you don't have the funding and the backing behind it, it's never going to go anywhere. So that FHLBank really just gets us a foot in the door and a step up to further do what we want to do with our FFA chapter in the future.
So this actually started when we started our FFA alumni account with Rice County Community Foundation, and it was one of the goals within 10 years of the program to get a greenhouse built. And their director called me and goes, I might have got you a greenhouse. There's always challenges and learning stumbles or learning blocks. So figuring out exactly how it all works or what works best where, or oh, none of these kids have ever really been in a greenhouse and you have to start on square one. Like, it's entertaining the first time some of them come out and I'm like, okay, go turn on the hose. And they're like, well, how do I do that? And I'm like, let's see if you can figure it out. So.
Around here, we are really rural, and so a lot of our kids are farmers and things, but some kids don't actually get to experience that. So they are like typical city kids and they don't ever get their hands in the soil, and so I think it's really good for them to actually see that they can grow a plant. That's the number one thing that they say. They are just so surprised when they can grow something. They're like, I didn't think I could do that. And so it's really neat to see they start to believe in themselves and actually make something. So.
The first year we were able to take the funds from 500 for Good. We did a matching from other businesses, and then the bank also matched those funds. So those dollars were able to spread to many different businesses, nonprofits, things like that. Once we saw the positivity from that, we've just never stopped applying. We always find a way to apply. We're just very thankful that Federal Home Loan Bank does it every year, and we can continue to find new projects that need resources.